Autism is reaching out to help others who are less fortunate.
Jayla Gray joins us now live in the studio to tell us how. Jayla.
Maureen and Tom, 13-year-old Matt Cowan was diagnosed with autism when he was just 3 years old. He says he's been very lucky that his parents were able to afford to pay for his treatment. Now he's spearheading a fundraising drive, hoping to raise money to help others with the same condition.
I always thought that there are probably people who need more help than I do.
Wise words from a 13-year-old. Matt Cowan has been battling autism his whole life. About 2 weeks ago, while riding home from therapy with his mom, Matt said something that moved her to tears. His birthday is coming up in November, and he's decided to give all his birthday money to a charity.
And so I said, well, what kind of charity are you thinking about? And he said, well, maybe like some kids with autism like me who maybe can't get help.
Matt realizes that he's been fortunate enough to have access to treatments and therapy that not every autistic kid's family can afford. So this is his way of lending a hand.
I've always been a helpful person all throughout my life, and I thought I can make a bigger difference than I ever have.
So Matt and his mom, Lori Cowan, researched charities online and chose one called Autism Speaks. They set up a donation page in Matt's name, asking for donations in the amount of $14, since Matt will turn 14 on November 4th.
We thought, we'll get 10 people, $140 plus his money. So we were thinking, about $200. And not in 5 weeks, but in 5 hours, this kid already was over $200.
Cowan says she's never really looked at Matt being autistic as a disability, but rather a challenge that they choose to meet. He continues to exceed doctors' expectations, and his compassion for others is unparalleled.
When he was a little baby in daycare, he would never sleep at nap time, but he would go around to the other babies in the crib and put his little arm through and pat the babies to get them to go to sleep. He's just always been a sweet, giving soul. That's just Matt.
Autism is the fastest growing serious developmental disability in the United States. More children will be diagnosed with autism this year than AIDS, diabetes, and cancer combined. If you'd like to donate to Matt's fundraiser, we've posted a link on our web channel, KXII.com. Live in the studio, Jayla Gray, First News.